Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pine. I'm here with a Plan With Me video in my Big Happy Planner for the week of August the 4th through the 10th. I am going to be using Planners Anonymous PAU planner kit for this spread because we're about to be starting the school year soon. Not actually this week for the students, but it's a full week back for all the staff. And so I thought, you know what, why not? Let me see if I want to use any of these papers. Ooh, I really love this one. It's so cute. I know I want to use one of the themes that's in the sticker book. Okay, I don't know yet. I don't know yet if I'm going to use any papers, so let's just put this off to the side. And I have some die cuts. I have these stickers here. Oh, this was the journaling card. I don't need that. And I've got all the washi and the sticker book. So the theme I'm going to use from the sticker book is this theme here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with putting everything in the sidebar. These are separate pieces that just kind of come together. Let me see where I want to start and finish with this. So if I start about here, and then that leaves me space down there. So that's what I'll do. So I'll start with this little piece, and I'm going to start right here and cover up this note section. That's what we're gonna do. Let me get my tweezers to help me here. Let me see something. Okay, so it's gonna set like this. Okay, and then we'll put all the pieces one by one. And the way I do this is I just try to butt the pieces up against each other so that everything goes down exactly the way that it should. I'm not great with straight lines, so sometimes I do end up putting all of this down in a crooked manner, but that's just how I do things. I'm just not good with straight lines, and I know that I'm not good with straight lines, and I've kind of just accepted that as my fate. You know, maybe one of these days I will shock myself and the world and be able to do things in a straight line. All right, so there's that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these day covers down. Why? Because I'm trying to use my stickers. So put this, and then I think I have some date dots that I can add in here. But this is mainly just like a week of professional development at work. There's quite a bit of things that we have to make sure get handled this week. And just the hustle and bustle of all that can be a little bit frustrating. Just a little. I'm going to use this banner because we have Meet the Teacher Night this night. Let me just set it here. So I'm going to just put that down. And I'll write Meet the Teacher on that. Let's see what we want to put down there. You're doing super. Let's put that. We'll put some of these banners down there. Let's see, what do we have over here? Okay, see that piece, but then there's also this piece. I think I want to use this one. So that looks good. And then let's go ahead and put a locker here. Because y'all know I'm usually just very decorative up in this space. And yeah, let's put this grad life because it is my godson's last year in school, and he actually starts school this week. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now, I don't really have anything going on other than work this week. One thing I want to try and get done on Sunday. So let's put a box for that. And then we're going to put a checklist down. And in this kit, they made everything kind of like a composition book, which I thought was cute. So checklist down here. And these checklists are in several pieces, so you can make the checklist as long or as short as you would like it. I've used a lot of the functional boxes from back here. Which is not good because I'm going to have to find some functional boxes to use from somewhere else now. I just pulled a random book next to me. Let's see if by chance there's something in here we can use. I don't think there is. These colors aren't it. Nope. Wishful thinking, but that's not it. Okay, here's another summer book. I think this summer book had some neutrals in it. So some neutrals would work. Like that tan would work. Maybe, no, that blue is a little bright. But maybe the tan. So let's just incorporate some of that. So I've used a lot of the big functional boxes that are okay. Let's do some boxes up here. And we'll put some bullet points here. Let's see which ones we want to use. Let's bring in some blue. And these are on clear paper, so you can't really check these off. I was so thrown when they had started making these on clear. I was like, why would I want my check my checklist or my bullet points in clear. I can't check them off with all kinds of writing utensils. So that was kind of throwing me off when that happened. I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense. But okay, I'm gonna eventually put some washi tape down. So let me do that first. I have this wide washi that just like has all these pins. Oh, and it just ripped. Isn't that nice? Okay, so let's take that part off that ripped. Start this over. I'm going to put some of this down here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put our little cheerleader mini down here with a little pencil case. And I know I have a mixture of paper and clear stickers going on, and that's fine. That is just fine. So all right, so I'm gonna need some more boxes, but like I said, based on the sticker book that I grabbed, only this size, only this color is gonna work out of here. Okay, so let's see, where do we want to put boxes over here? Some boxes down here on Tuesday. And then let's take this washi. Let's put some of it up here, and this one has books and other little items like that on it. Okay, so there's that. So we use those two washi tapes, and I really want to get some of the blue in here. So I'm gonna see about putting some here. So I want to get some blue on the page. Okay. Oops. Okay, and then let's see about putting some right in here, and I still again want the blue part of it. So let's do like this. Whoops. How did that shift? That's crazy how that shifted. So we used all of the washi tapes, which is nice. All right, now, hope I haven't been out of frame for y'all. Let's do some bullet points here. And we'll do a checklist here. So let's do bullet points up here in the pink. Okay, now we want to do a checklist, and let's do it in this color here. Okay. I'll make it the same length as the other one. It's kind of hard to see the place Zori check off, but I know that those spots are there. So, all right, let's go ahead and put this guy here. And let's put him this keep going up, and I can use up space because I don't really need a lot of space. So if you feel like you're like, oh my god, you're using up all your writing space, I don't need a whole bunch of it for the week. Okay, let's see if I can't find a box to put there. You know what, let's move this one if I can get it up. Well, I ripped my paper, so maybe we'll just leave that there. Poked it with them. Let's put this one down right here in case I go for a walk. Not sure if my godson will have a youth group or not this weekend. I know he's going to want to eventually try and do something for his birthday this weekend, and we hadn't completely planned what we would do. Okay, so I have all these die cuts, and you know what? They're not being used. So it's like, just use them. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I have a duplicate of this kit. So a lot of the kits I have duplicates because I was on the Planners Anonymous PR team for a while. So let's see what we got that we can use. I like the cap. Alright, and these are supposed to be adhesive ones, but they've kind of lost their adhesiveness. So I think that one needs to be refilled. Yeah. So, you know when stuff sits for a while, how that happens? So, just going to add some extra adhesive to the back. And we're just going to put that right there and get the excess glue off. Yeah, it's not so super sticky under there. That's for sure. Okay, let's see what else we've got that we can add over here on this side. I love these. I always said I was going to do something special with these. You know what? I should put these in my office. I should make myself a little banner and put these in my office at work. I think that's what I should do. Let's go ahead and add in the Letterman jacket. Yeah, I think that would be cute. Make myself a little banner. Something positive that I could keep in there, especially on a day where it's kind of crazy, and then I can just kind of look at that and know that I'm doing the best I can do. But I think this would be cool. And the good thing is, like I said, I have another kit, so I can pull the other kit, you know, and then make it twice as long of a banner with this. That would be so cool. All right, let me see where I'm at right now with everything. I love that little airplane. That's so cute. I love this. I just love this. I'm definitely hoarding this. But yeah, I think I have another one of these kits, which makes this even better. I'm gonna add just this one more here. Yeah, when you pull the adhesive backing, there's like, it barely sticks. You might think that it's super sticky because it's stuck to my hand, but when I tell you there's barely any stick to that, it's barely any. So the extra adhesive is going to come in handy there. All right, let's go ahead and put the rest of these die cuts away, and I will double check that I do have another one of these kits. That way I can go ahead and make that banner. Now this just came off the back of one of those because I didn't use it, so that goes to show you how it's not very sticky anymore. Let's see, anything else we want to put on there? I think that's gonna do it. All right, so we've got that all done, and this is our spread for the week. I think it is adorable. I think this kit was really cool. They came out with it, and I have space in the sidebar in case I want to jot down anything. I have a habit tracker there already built in with this sidebar piece. So I think this is going to work for me for the week. Oh, I didn't put date dots. I knew there was something. So I have these, but let me see if there's some in the back. I don't have the days that I need with this one. So let's go ahead and use these because I need the 4th, and that one starts with the 8th. Four. Five. Yeah. Are you or your children returning to school anytime soon? If not, let me know in the comments one of your favorite memories from school or college, or even who was your favorite teacher or professor. Let me know in the comments below. One of my favorite teachers was Mrs. Moorfield. I have hoped and prayed that I would find her all these years, but I have not been able to find her because, for one, I don't remember her first name. I'd have to have my mom dig up one of my old report cards to see if it's on there. But Miss Moorfield, she was my 6th grade teacher. I loved her, and she really, really loved her students a whole lot. And she treated us like we were all her own kids. That's what I loved about her. And then my favorite professors would be Dr. Zhao, and I can't even think of his name right now, forgive me, but my sociology professor, Lampy, Dr. Lampy. those two were so instrumental in helping me finish college. They really worked with me because they knew I was going to school full-time, working full-time, that I had a huge load and that I was just overwhelmed. And it's because of the two of them that I didn't quit college and that I kept going and I finished. So shout out to the two of them. I think they both have retired now, and I will always remember them. They were super good to me. So yeah, comment below, let me know, you or your child headed back to school. What is your favorite school memory, if you remember that? Or who was your favorite teacher / professor? Let me know in the comments below. Also, guys, don't forget to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.